Hi, gang. It's Patrick.
And Adam.
Coming up on today's episode, we celebrate our 100th podcast recording by exploring what makes Walt Disney World the gayest place on Earth. As always, we discuss the latest Disney news, and we close out the show with some quick D. All that and more on today's episode of Gays Do the D.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
Adam Centennial Hummel.
Patrick Crackers Kozicki.
I do love crackers, you know that.
You mentioned it in last week's episode, so I thought I'd give you the middle name Crackers in this week's episode.
Crackers and peanut butter is my jam. I could eat it every day with jam.
So it's crackers and peanut butter and jam is your jam.
That's exactly correct.
Do you sandwich them, or do you just leave them open face?
Listen, I just let the mood take me where it needs to take me. Sometimes it's a sandwich. Sometimes it's just open face. Sometimes it's just jam. Sometimes it's just peanut butter. You never know.
I love how you keep us guessing.
I'm like an onion. I'm just layered with the ways in which I eat crackers, peanut butter, and jam.
And are you open to other nut butters?
I'm open to an almond butter. I'm open to a hazelnut butter. I'm open to Nutella, Adam.
Nutella with jam?
That sounds disgusting, but I will try it. I will try it. I'll put anything in my mouth. Let's be clear.
This is quite a way to kick off this episode.
What are we doing? I can't remember. Where am I right now?
We're about to have some crackers, I think, or peanut butter, something.
That's right. A celebration peanut butter cracker for 100 episodes of Gays Do the D. Adam, did you ever think we'd make it?
No.
Great. Samesies.
I can remember episode 1. I can remember naming episode 1 and doing research that told me to name episode 1 in case you make it to 100.
In case you make it.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, we'll never make it to 100. But I stuck to it, and by golly, here we are.
Thank goodness you did. I would never have known it was episode 100 without that 001 in place.
Naming conventions are so important. They're just as important as what kind of nut butter you put on your crackers and jam.
Almost as important. Let's be clear.
Still correcting me after 100 episodes.
I do what I do. I do what I do, Adam. But you know what? Congratulations on not firing me after 99 episodes. Who knows what'll happen today?
No, congratulations on not firing me. I know you had several opportunities to go to the board and talk to them about my behavior, but yet here I am. You've been so gracious as to not have HR kick me out.
That's right. I talked to Ella and she said you can stay.
She's so gracious.
She is. She's a gracious pooch.
Is there anything you'd like to say to our millions of listeners now that we've hit 100 episodes?
Yes, please do not go back and listen to episodes 1 through 99. Just stick with this one. Keep moving forward. Forgive us for our past. What about you?
I'd just like to say thanks for sticking with us. There's been some listeners who have been here since the very beginning, since episode 001, Patrick.
It's true. It's very true.
And thanks to all the newcomers who have come on board. I say go back and listen to all those episodes. Why not? If you are a new listener and you have not heard us in the same room together, wow, are you missing out on that magic?
I've forgotten what that feels like.
To be able to talk and not have to worry if you're talking over someone and the kind of digital gobbledygook that might cause over the internet.
It's true. Distance has taught us manners. In waiting for someone else to finish a sentence before jumping in with your own ideas and conclusions. So thank you, COVID, for manners.
Thank you, COVID, for manners. Yes. Well, we have a very fun episode planned, so we hope you all enjoy it. And again, thank you so much to all of our listeners, all of our Tweedledees out there who have been with us. We sincerely appreciate your listenership. Is that what we're calling it? Yeah, listenership.
We can call it whatever we want to. We've made it to 100. There are no rules anymore.
Hey, we're in syndication now. Like, we could be on the CW at 4 o'clock.
Right after Dawson's Creek.
It's Dawson's Creek, us, then Friends. Yes. And speaking of listeners who are patrons, oof, that was a rough transition. You'd think after 100 episodes I would be able to do it better, but I can't. But we do have a brand new patron, and it's Aaron.
Aaron, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Aaron. We appreciate it. You are a perfect person for joining our Patreon family.
Perfection.
And Patrick, if anyone else out there wants to know how to join the Patreon family, and I bet there are Tweedledees out there who could recite this verbatim, and I invite you to do so along with Patrick as he says it. Patrick, how can people join our Patreon family?
Listen up, Adam. All you have to do is head on over to gazetothed.com and click on that donate button, where for as little as $1, that's right, $1 reoccurring a month, you too can become part of our Patreon family, where you'll have access to surprise giveaways and extra Gaze Do the D episodes called Gaze Do the D. Say it with me, everybody. Raw and uncut. Raw and uncut. It's so unsettling when you say it. You always make me throw up a little bit in my mouth after you say it.
That's my COVID gift to you.
Where can I return that gift?
It's a repeat of the crackers and peanut butter and jam you've already eaten.
I want a receipt for that repeat, Adam. I'm returning it to you.
Damn, Patrick.
Listen, I got rhymes all day long. It's episode 100. Who knows what's going to come out of my mouth?
You are bringing it to episode 100 for sure.
So thank you so much, Aaron, and thank you to all of our Patreon members. You truly and literally make Gaze Do the D happen.
Thank you so much.
Speaking of listeners, Adam, moving on, we have some listener feedback. So last week, we had Tweedledee Michael write into us and asked whether or not a D23 Gold membership was worth it. And Jason, another Tweedledee, emailed his response saying, in your recent episode, a listener talked about the D23 Gold membership, and I also just signed up for it in the last month. What caused me to pull the trigger was access to a video about a bunch of stuff in the Disney archive. But the gift that I received was pretty amazing. I've never been a pin collector, but the pins in this set were very much worth it. Unfortunately, it also caused me to buy 4 more pins to further complete that set, which were a gold member exclusive. They got me.
Disney.
They do it to you every time.
They give you just a little bit of crack, just the tiniest amount of crack, and then suddenly you're like on a full-on bender.
I don't know why you're gagging so. They bring it to you every ball. But you're right, Jason. That exclusive D23 video that we all got to watch, all of us D23 Gold members, about the Disney archives was amazing. It was a celebration of the Disney archives.
I wasn't able to watch it. I'm not a gold member.
Boo.
I'm a platinum member.
I don't think that's a thing, but I appreciate your lies.
One of these days, maybe one of these days I'll pull the trigger, but everyone comments on those amazing gifts that you receive as part of your membership.
That's right. They are truly, truly beautiful and well worth the membership, I will say once again.
Moving on, Patrick, we also received a listener question last week from Tweedledee Travis. He sent it in via email. Travis asks, I just wanted to get your expert opinions about the hotels at Disney World. I'm planning my birthday trip for next year, and I want it to be amazing. Where is your absolute favorite place to stay?
Ooh, interesting. First of all, expert is a stretch there, Travis. It's a real stretch.
Unless we're talking about snacks, booze, or...
women.
Yeah, unless we're talking about snacks, booze, or women.
I couldn't even say it without laughing halfway through the word women.
I know my way around a woman, that's for sure.
That's, again, unsettling, Adam. Unsettling. Not because women are unsettling, but just the thought of you being intimate with a woman makes me sad. It just makes me sad, Adam.
Same, Patrick.
Boy, are we off the rails. Travis, you were not expecting this conversation, were you?
That's what you get when you ask 2 experts their opinions.
Okay. Back to Travis's question. Here's what I'll say. This is all going to depend on what your bank account looks like, Travis. How much money are you throwing down? Because Disney hotels can be quite expensive. But I'm a huge fan of the Animal Kingdom location hotels, specifically Animal Kingdom Lodge, where you can request a Savannah View room and wake up to animals in your backyard.
Yeah, if you love the idea of having some coffee out on a balcony and seeing a giraffe not that far away from you, give Animal Kingdom Lodge a whirl.
It is so lovely, and they have a really beautiful fireplace out in the back courtyard, basically, of the property. You can roam through the wilderness. It's really beautiful, and they have amazing restaurants as well.
Oh, some of the best restaurants on property, and the entire lobby, perhaps the entire hotel, smells like Moroccan amber. So if you love that smell, you should stay at Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Agreed. Now, my second answer, Adam, is if you're bringing quite a few people with you, go ahead and get a cabin at Fort Wilderness, and you can all bunk together and just party all week long.
Party hardy, dude.
What about you? Do you agree with me, Adam, or do you have other options?
I think both of your selections are wonderful, wonderful options. I'm going to throw in my fave, which is Beach Club, or really anywhere in that boardwalk area behind Epcot, but I really love Beach Club. And since you said, Travis, that you want it to be amazing, perhaps you are willing to spend a little bit more, and it is very spendy. I fully admit that. But I find Beach Club so charming, and just the access, which we've talked about on this podcast a zillion times, the access of being able to walk into Epcot or walk into Hollywood Studios, and now with Skyliner there, being able to just to hop on a Skyliner to the studios, I just think that area cannot be beat. Now, as we reported in last week's episode, Ample Hills Creamery is gone. That's a loss. That is a loss to that area.
You finally stopped crying today.
Just long enough to record this episode, and then I'm back to bed. Yes. But I still think even without that delightful ice cream shop on the boardwalk, Beach Club or Yacht Club or the Boardwalk Resort are great options for you.
Yeah, I may take back my answers and go with Adam's answer instead. Get any hotel that is on the boardwalk because, as you said, access. You have so much access to the parks and to some really delightful nightlife as well. And it's so beautiful at night when it's all lit up.
Oh, don't get me started. Where are we? In 1910? That's what I think every time I'm walking along and the lights light up and there's like boardwalk performers there. Didn't I turn to you, Patrick, and say, where are we, 1910?
It's true. And I said, well, you would know, Adam. You were alive then.
Okay. I knew there was going to be some kind of joke about my age in this episode because I thought it was going to be right up front with turning 100 and you'd be like, you know what that feels like. So I guess in a way I'm proud that you held off this long, but also I'm disappointed that you brought it up at all.
I do what I do. I do what I do, Adam.
I can't wait till you're older than me. Someday it's going to happen.
What are you, Peter Pan? You're just going to stop aging?
I mean, emotionally, for sure. That's already happened. Yes.
That's fair. That's very fair.
So, Travis, did we even answer? Do we even help? I don't know.
Are we like 5 hours into the podcast already? I feel like we've been talking about nothing at all.
It's hour 5. Yes.
Excellent.
Travis, thank you for submitting that question. And also a very happy early birthday to you. We hope everything is back to normal so you can celebrate in true Disney style.
Absolutely. Happy birthday, Travis, and thanks so much for your question. Moving on, Adam, a couple of days ago, 2 very exciting moments happened on Disney Plus on the exact same day. One, in my opinion, much more exciting than the other. But I'm talking about the release of Muppets Now on Disney Plus and Beyonce's visual album Black is King, both released on July 31st.
Truly, we were treated to a beautiful, amazing visual feast, and also Black is King.
Oh, dear.
I jest, Patrick. No, I mean, first of all, bonkers that these two kind of polar opposite things should drop on the same day at Disney Plus.
Yeah, that seemed like a misstep to me. I was like, I feel like Black is King needs its own day, and don't muddy it with Muppets Now. Not that Muppets Now wasn't good. I liked it, but it was a weird decision.
I watched both of them last night, and it was not a seamless transition.
No.
But I enjoyed both. Which one do you want to talk about first, Patrick?
Let's get Muppets Now out of the way first.
Okay. I have 2 words for you.
Great.
Miss Piggy.
I mean, yeah.
She is the star of Muppets Now.
Yeah, for sure. Although There is a new star, in my opinion, and his name is Howard the Pig. Is this the Muppets' first out gay Muppet?
I think so.
It was amazing. It was truly amazing.
I think they've had or have alluded to Muppets' sexuality previously, but this is the first one where you're like, oh, that is a hogmosexual. I just came up with that.
That's great. That's exactly correct. He was so funny. I lost it.
That's true. I want Miss Piggy and Howard together, like in a series.
Yeah, 100% that needs to happen.
I think the format is going to work, maybe. I just think it needs to be zhuzhed a little bit, but I like the idea. I think it's smart to keep it separate segments, kind of like skits like they used to do on the original series. So I think that's working in their favor. But the problem is there just were some serious clunkers, right?
Yeah, it's definitely a take on The Muppet Show. Just a very updated version, a quicker version of The Muppet Show. But yeah, not everything was a hit. There were a few misses. I didn't really enjoy the cooking section. I thought that could have been super funny, but it went on for too long.
That's a great point. They do need to tighten up the segments overall, I would say. I mean, I was charmed by Piggy's segment, but I do think they need to just tighten them up.
Yeah, but overall, I thought it was a success. I am excited to see what happens next and where they take it, and I hope that this will finally be a Muppets vehicle that will sustain.
I feel exactly the same way. Yeah, I think this could really go somewhere. I feel like it has the right vibe going for it. It's just a matter now of like fine-tuning that kind of concept.
For sure. Well, let's move on to something that needs no further fine-tuning, and that is Black is King. What did you think, Adam?
Gorgeous. I felt like it was a true reflection of my life.
Oh boy.
I mean, can you imagine, Patrick, as I'm sitting there in my leopard print robe on top of my leopard print Rolls Royce, how taken aback I was. I was like, Beyonce stole my look.
But she woke up that way.
She did wake up that way. No, I thought it was absolutely beautiful. I mean, it's a visual feast. I may have already said that, but it is so luxurious and gorgeous. I think the messaging is on point. I don't think they needed the Lion King audio track in there at all.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I mean, it's definitely like an ode to The Lion King or a companion piece with The Lion King. So I didn't mind it. I thought it was fine. But if you did remove that underlying soundtrack or audio track of The Lion King, it still would have made sense. Absolutely.
Yeah, for me, it was enough to know that it was influenced by The Lion King or inspired by that story. And I could totally see the elements where that kind of fell into place. So for me, I didn't need the audio track, but I can see why Disney would be like, we're going to need you to put in the audio from The Lion King, Beyonce.
Fair enough.
What did you think?
I mean, I don't have many words because I don't know how to describe it. It was so beautiful. It's just a real celebration of beauty for me. I mean, there are so many layers and levels that you can unpack for days and days and days, but I think it's definitely up there in one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my life.
Absolutely. And watching it, I was like, we've razzed Beyonce previously for her acting chops.
Right.
But I would like to see her direct. I would like to see her, I mean, she directed this. I would like to see her direct some kind of amazing movie, right? Like I want to see her influence for an entire film.
Yeah, absolutely. It was sort of giving me Tom Ford vibes.
I was thinking, particularly during like the Mood Forever portion, I was thinking the Who's Tommy, kind of like a, it's like the Who's Tommy, the original version is a visual album essentially, although it is a movie. But that's what I was feeling in those moments was like not necessarily the messaging or the story behind it, but like I was just getting that kind of moment from it.
Right. And I certainly don't mean to compare Beyonce to some white men because that is certainly nothing that you can compare it to, but it just gave me those vibes a little bit. But I will say she did it much better.
I think everyone knows what you're saying. You're just saying that here are two artists where the visual is a large portion of who they are and what they present to the world. Tom Ford and Beyonce, people get that. So it would undoubtedly then influence how Beyonce does a music video or a music film and how Tom Ford directs a film. So yeah, everybody gets it, Patrick. Don't you worry about that one little bit.
But this is absolutely going to influence so many more artists, hopefully, in what can be captured on film and what can be done both visually and orally.
I hope so. I hope that people look at this, directors in Hollywood, I hope that people really look at this and are inspired to think outside of the box and to really explore not only how music is represented, but also how visuals can be used to tell a story where there is no dialogue, right? Like, I want to see more creativity like this brought to mainstream film. And I want to be Blue Ivy Carter.
There's that as well. And of course, it did not escape me that we were watching this piece of art that was fully directed, produced, and cast with people of color. I mean, it was so inspiring and beautiful. I can't praise this enough.
And the introduction to so many other artists, right? Like people I had never heard of before. I was not familiar with The Gift. I will admit, like, I had not listened to the album other than Spirit prior to watching this. And it is such a gift, to use that term, to be introduced to these really talented, amazing artists.
Yes. Listen, we could go on and on and on for days and how amazing this was. Go watch it for yourself right now on Disney+.
And please let us know your thoughts, not only about the Muppets now, but also about Black is King.
Yas, Queen.
And then, when you're done watching that, head on over to our website where you can find some fantastic resources. We have our coronavirus relief tab and our community recovery and resources tab, featuring links to anti-racism resources and recovery efforts for communities impacted by the riots across America. We also have links to smaller Black-owned Disney shops and a number of hashtags you can follow on social media. So do yourself a favor, check out that tab, and then go back and rewatch Black is King.
And do us a favor and let us know if there are any shops or hashtags that you think we should include on that resources tab.
Please do that.
Well, Adam, before we move into the news, I think we need to do a little celebrating.
Okay, what'd you have in mind, big boy?
Oh, dear.
I'm going to, I regret that I said that.
Yeah.
I don't know why it came out, but I'm going to lean into it. What'd you have in mind, big boy?
I don't know how to recover from that. I think I need my own recovery resources. However, let's go ahead and do a giveaway.
Let's do that. It's been a couple of months since we've had a giveaway, so we're due for one. It's our 100th episode. Patrick, how do we mark this milestone?
You know what, Adam? I think we need a theme.
Yes.
We're gay. Gays love themes.
Love a theme.
Clearly the theme is going to be 100.
Sure. Yes. 100.
We're giving away 100 jars of peanut butter.
Oh, Patrick, I love how you brought it full circle. And who doesn't want 100 jars of peanut butter?
I mean, that will at least last me a few days.
You have a problem.
I do. I love peanut butter. What can I say?
As much as I want to enable you, Patrick, that idea is nuts.
Oh, I see what you did there. And I applaud you for your efforts.
So what's option B?
Okay, option B would be a $100 gift card to Disney.
Shut your beautiful mouth.
Do you like that idea?
I love that idea. Let's do it.
Okay, I'll keep the peanut butter and let's give away not one, Adam, but two $100 gift cards to Shop Disney.
Opulence.
You can own everything at Shop Disney.
Or at least maybe, like 2 things with tax?
Yeah, maybe 1.5 Mickey ears.
This is our biggest giveaway ever.
That is a fact. Good for us. Good for us, Adam.
And it's one of those giveaways that our tweeters can be like, yes, please, because I can buy whatever the hell I want.
It's true. It's true. So we are going to give away a $100 gift card to one of our Tweedledees via Instagram. And we're going to do a $100 Disney gift card giveaway to one of our Patreon members.
It pays to be a Patreon member.
It pays to pay us.
So I know you're asking yourself, how can I enter to win? I'm here to tell you. You can head on over to our Instagram at GDTD Podcast. Follow us if you're not already. Like the post featuring the image of the gift card. Comment by tagging 3 of your Disney-loving friends, and you're entered to win. To obtain a second entry, repost our post and tag us at GDTD Podcast, or add it to your stories and tag us. Entries will be accepted up until 6 o'clock p.m. on Friday, August 7th. The winner will be contacted via DM shortly after that, and their name will be announced on our Monday Sunday, August 10th episode. As Patrick mentioned, Patreon members, you are automatically entered to win in a separate patron-only giveaway, and the winner will also be announced on our August 10th episode. This giveaway is in no way affiliated with or sponsored by Disney or Instagram.
You do that so well, Adam. You should read copy for a living.
Excuse me, I was making that up off the top of my head.
Oh, my bad. My bad. Although I'm reading along with you, and that is absolutely not true.
Patrick, the magic is ruined.
Oh, it's been ruined 99 episodes ago.
All right, everybody. So you know what to do. Good luck to all who enter. And let's give away some gift cards, huh?
Let's give it away now.
And let's head into the news now.
I mean, segues, Adam. We've still not learned how to do it successfully.
Would it have helped if I had added like a at the end of that?
That really never helps. So let's just go into the news, and I will spit out this vomit that's currently happening in my mouth right now. Oh dear.
Crotch thrust.
Oh God. As per our new normal, we'll start out the news with updates to Disney as it relates to the COVID-19 pandemic. Disney has once again had to update its policy on face masks and coverings. Face coverings containing valves, mesh material, or holes of any kind have officially been deemed unacceptable for park entry. This new list joins gaiters and open chin triangle bandanas as unacceptable face coverings. The full revised guidelines now state all face coverings, whether disposable or reusable, must be made with at least 2 layers of breathable material, fully cover the nose and mouth, and secure under the chin, fit snugly but comfortably against the side of the face, and be secured with ties or ear loops and allow the guest to remain hands-free. Now, Adam, I have to stop for a moment and address the entire world. Stop it. Just stop it. Stop trying to find ways to get around the rules. These rules are put in place to keep people safe and alive. Nobody forced you to go to Disney World. You are the only ones who look stupid in this situation, dragging your feet like a toddler, wearing inappropriate face coverings, or wearing your mask under your nose or hanging off your face. You know who you are. Stop it. You are setting an example for children who look up to you that other people don't matter. So wear your Disney mask or stay home.
That was so well said, Patrick. It was truly a Julia Sugarbaker moment. I'm worried, though, that the people who need to hear that are not getting the message, because we know our listeners are intelligent and gorgeous and very sexy people who understand what it means to be masked. So if anyone's listening to this in their car, or perhaps they're walking down a street with a boombox on their shoulder, which I guess they would have had to have like plugged in their device to that to get sound to come out of it. Anyway, if you're in a public space, take a moment, turn up the volume, and go back and replay Patrick's message to the world.
I'm so over it. I'm over it.
It's just going to continue. If you try to make all these shortcuts and like stupid little, I'm going to try to get around it by doing this or that, just do the work, which is minimal work. Do the work, wear a full mask, and let's just try to get through this as quickly as possible. You're making it worse for everybody else.
Yes. To quote Detox from RuPaul's Drag Race, I've had it officially. So moving on, Disney World has also expanded its temperature screening process to include table service restaurants within the resort hotels. So as per the guidelines for entering a park or Disney Springs, anyone with a temperature of 100.4 or above will require an additional, more thorough temp screening. If, once again, they show a temp of 100.4 or above, they and their party will not be allowed access.
And that's an anal option, right?
There is an anal option. You may request that.
Yes, when you walk up to get taken to your table, that's when the anal option happens.
That's right. They bring out Gaston and things get real.
Ooh, yes, please.
Yes, please. So a few Disney resorts have delayed their scheduled reopening dates. Disney's Polynesian Resort will now open on October 4th instead of August 12th. The Art of Animation will now reopen on November 1st instead of August 12th. And Disney's Beach Club and Boardwalk Inn will now remain closed until further notice. If you had a reservation prior to any of those reopening dates, you will be moved or upgraded to a different Disney resort. Now, here comes our favorite phrase, Adam. As of this recording, Disney's Yacht Club Resort will still reopen on August 24th. The Grand Floridian will still reopen on September 21st, and Coronado Springs will still reopen on October 14th. Moving on, members of Tables in Wonderland, Disney's discount dining program, will have their memberships extended due to Disney's extended closure in 2020. The announcement for the extension reads, to provide our Tables in Wonderland members the opportunity to use a full year of their membership benefits, existing memberships affected by the temporary closure of Walt Disney World Resort will be extended for an additional 4 months beyond the printed date of expiration. This extension excludes members that expired February 2020 or earlier. It should be noted that the offices for Tables in Wonderland are currently closed until further notice. However, you can contact their helpline by calling 407-566-5858, or you could email them at www.tables.in.wonderland@disney.com. Lastly, Adam, being gay has been canceled for 2020. I'm talking about Gay Days Orlando, which has officially been canceled. Previously rescheduled from June of this year to October, the Gay Days staff has decided to postpone the event until June of 2021. Stated on their website, our concern for the health and safety of our guests, vendors, sponsors, and staff is of utmost importance. In partnership with our Gay Days host hotel, Margaritaville Resort, and adhering to the federal, state, local, and CDC guidelines, we have rescheduled the Gay Days Halloween 30th anniversary event. It will become Gay Days Disco Inferno 2021 and take place on Tuesday, June 1st, 2021 through Monday, June 7th, 2021. So anyone who already purchased a ticket to a Gay Days event or made a reservation at the host hotel should have gotten an email outlining options for moving the reservation or canceling, and Gay Days will absorb any cancellation fees.
Pack up your Speedos.
Or unpack your Speedos, I guess.
Oh, yeah. It's sad to hear, but it obviously needs to happen, right?
Yes, this was 100% the most responsible decision because those Gay Days events are packed.
A lot of anal temperature checking.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. And if there's one thing gays are not great at, it's remaining 6 feet apart at all times.
It can't be done.
It's just a scientific fact that it cannot be done.
It's been really delightful, though, to see how their theme has been changing. So, like, they changed to a Halloween theme, and now it's Disco Inferno.
Yeah, it keeps getting gayer and gayer, and I'm here for it.
It's time to head on into the Disney Plus corner, Patrick.
Work, Disney Plus.
First up, Disney Plus Emmy nominations. The nominations for the 72nd Primetime Emmy Awards have been announced, and Disney Plus picked up its first nominations, 19 nominations to be exact.
What?
That's right. The Mandalorian nabbed 15 nominations, including a nomination for Best Drama Series. Other Mando nominations include Outstanding Character Voiceover Performance for Taika Waititi's portrayal of IG-11 and Guest Actor in a Drama Series for Giancarlo Esposito's portrayal of Moff Gideon. Disney Plus's non-Mando noms include Forky Asks a Question for short-form animated program, The World According to Jeff Goldblum for Outstanding Hosted Nonfiction Series, Angela Bassett for Outstanding Narrator in the Imagineering Story, and A Celebration of the Music from Coco received a nomination for Contemporary Hairstyling for a Variety Nonfiction or Reality Program.
What a unique category.
Remember when you got your nomination for that category?
I do. I rock a real delightful beehive.
Your beehives are truly beautiful, Patrick.
Thank you so much.
But you didn't need me to tell you that when the Emmys are telling you that.
Fair point.
The 72nd Primetime Emmy Awards are currently set to take place on September 20th, with Jimmy Kimmel returning to host. It's not clear whether this year's event will feature an in-person ceremony due to the ongoing pandemic. Speaking of awards, Disney Plus's High School Musical, the series, received the 2020 GLAAD Media Award for Outstanding Kids and Family Programming. The win marked Disney Plus's first GLAAD Media Award, which honors media for fair, accurate, and inclusive representations of LGBTQ people and issues. Moving on to future content, a contemporary adaptation of Anna Sewell's classic 19th century novel Black Beauty will premiere on Disney Plus later this year. According to a July 29th Variety article, Oscar winner Kate Winslet will star as the voice of the wild Mustang Black Beauty. The film features Mackenzie Foy from Interstellar and The Nutcracker and the Four Realms as Joe Green, alongside Ian Glenn from Game of Thrones and Claire Forlani from Meet Joe Black. Remember Claire Forlani, Patrick?
I do. What a deep cut. I love that movie too, Meet Joe Black.
I so love that movie.
Yes.
And she is magical in it, so I'm excited to see her again. Black Beauty is written and directed by Ashley Avis, best known for the 2018 film Adolescence. Next up, an update on the live-action Beauty and the Beast prequel series that we previously reported on being developed for Disney+. In a July 29th Variety interview, recent EGOT Alan Menken talked about several upcoming projects that he's working on, including the Beauty and the Beast prequel, starring Luke Evans and Josh Gad as Gaston and LeFou. Menken stated the title was The Little Town, and website Collider later confirmed that the title is actually just Little Town, as in the first words Belle sings in Beauty and the Beast's opening number, Belle. Patrick, what are the chances Disney throws a colon after that and renames the series Little Town: before Beauty and the Beast, or simply renames the series Gaston and LeFou?
I think there's an enormous chance of that happening.
Little Town?
I kind of like it, but it's hard not to say it the way it needs to be said. Little Town.
That is the requirement. You have to say it that way. And last, but certainly not least, with the success of Hamilton on Disney+, you knew it was only a matter of time before Disney would be pursuing additional Broadway content for the streaming platform. According to a July 30th The Hollywood Reporter exclusive, playwright Jocelyn Bio and director Wanuri Kahu are developing Once on This Island, a feature adaptation of the 1990 Broadway musical that is based on the Rosa Guy novel My Love, or The Peasant Girl. Mark Platt, the producer behind Broadway's Wicked, as well as movies ranging from Legally Blonde to La La Land, is producing. As opposed to Hamilton, which is a recording of a stage performance, Once on This Island will be a more traditional adaptation. The story is set in the French Antilles in the Caribbean Sea and tells of a peasant girl who falls in love with an aristocrat. Against this backdrop, social class differences play out, while the island gods wager a bet of what is stronger, love or death. Jocelyn Bio is an accomplished playwright known for Off-Broadway's Schoolgirls, or the African Mean Girls play, as well as Nollywood Dreams. Her original musical Goddess is on track to receive its world premiere at Berkeley Rep in spring 2021, followed by a Broadway run. Bio also recently co-founded the digital platform Black Women on Broadway, alongside Amber Iman and Danielle Brooks, and served as a writer and co-producer on the HBO Max upcoming limited series Americana, starring Lupita Nyong'o. She previously wrote for Spike Lee's Netflix series She's Gotta Have It and the Netflix show Russian Doll. Wanuri Kahu is the Kenyan filmmaker who wrote and directed the LGBTQ film Rafiki, which made history in 2018 as being the first Kenyan film to screen at the Cannes Film Festival, even as the movie was banned in her home country due to its themes. Other credits include the African films From a Whisper and Pumsy. Kahu is developing an adaptation of the young adult novel The Thing About Jellyfish that has Stranger Things' Millie Bob Brown attached to star. So, Patrick, this is very exciting. Once on This Island brought to Disney+.
Very exciting. I love that musical. All of the songs in it are stunning.
I'm not that familiar with it, but I'm so excited to see more Broadway content brought to Disney Plus.
Absolutely. You know, Adam, we'd be remiss if we didn't go back and touch on Alan Menken again for just 1 second. Not only is he now the 16th EGOT winner, he's also a Disney legend, making him a LEGOT winner amongst only 2 other LEGOTs.
Who are the 2 other LEGOTs, Patrick?
That would be one Whoopi Goldberg and one Tim Rice.
Did you know once you reach LEGOT status, you're actually thrown into a ring with the other LEGOTs and only one can leave the ring?
You know it's going to be Whoopi.
She would win, yes.
She's clearly the winner. Adam, I have some animal news for you.
Animal the Muppet?
Nope, we're done talking about the Muppets. I'm talking about a newborn baby animal.
It better be cute.
Oh, it's real cute. It's real cute. So on Saturday, July 25th, Animal Kingdom welcomed its newest baby to Disney World. A baby mandrill was born to first-time parents Linus and Scarlet. Are there more adorable names than Linus and Scarlet?
There are not.
That is the correct answer. So Scarlett and her new baby are spending lots of time bonding, and they've been making some appearances on the Kilimanjaro Safari. So as of this recording, the 2 are so close, in fact, that the animal care experts on staff have not yet been able to determine the gender of the infant mandrill. So it does not yet have a name. So mandrills are a vulnerable species found in African rainforests. They have been brought to Animal Kingdom as part of the species survival plan to assure responsible breeding. A fun fact, mandrills may look small, but they are actually the largest species of monkeys in the world. And you may find them a bit familiar because Rafiki from The Lion King was modeled after a mandrill, although mandrills have much smaller tails than Rafiki does. In additional animal news, you'll have a chance to see some of the mandrills and many other animals that make their home in Walt Disney World on an upcoming Disney Plus original series called The Magic of Disney's Animal Kingdom. The show will offer a look behind the scenes into the daily operations of the animal care and veterinary facilities at Animal Kingdom and the Seas with Nemo and Friends at Epcot. This show will premiere this fall on Disney Plus.
If Disney doesn't name this thing Barbara Mandrill, I'm going to be so upset.
Baby Barbara.
Does anyone remember Barbara Mandrill? Anyone? Is it just me?
Well, I think you're the oldest person involved with Gays Do the D, and I'm including.
We are moving on to the next story. With Disney and Pixar's Soul still waiting to take its bow on the big screen in November, last week it was announced that Pixar's next original animated film would be Luca, a coming-of-age adventure set in Italy. According to a July 30th Variety article, Disney shared details about Luca after word started to leak online that the company filed a trademark application for the title. Luca centers on a young boy living on the Italian Riviera who shares adventures with his newfound best friend. But a dark secret about his true identity, he is a sea monster from another world just below the water's surface, seeks to threaten that bond. The voice cast has yet to be announced. A story on the Italian Riviera, Patrick. If only Disney had just opened a resort that was also Riviera themed. Oh, wait. They did, the Riviera Resort. That's what I'm trying to say here, okay?
It's true. What a coincidence.
Synergy. Enrico Casarosa will direct. Casarosa is best known for the adorable Pixar short La Luna. Casarosa stated, quote, "This is a deeply personal story for me, not only because it's set on the Italian Riviera where I grew up, but because at the core of this film is a celebration of friendship. Childhood friendships often set the course of who we want to become, and it is those bonds that are at the heart of our story in Luca. So in addition to the beauty and charm of the Italian seaside, our film will feature an unforgettable summer adventure that will fundamentally change Luca." Luca is expected to open on the big screen on June 18th, 2021.
Do you think someone will cover the Suzanne Vega song, Luca?
That was my first thought. What the hell, Patrick? I have no idea what you're talking about, other than Suzanne Vega saying Tom's Diner, right?
Was that Suzanne Vega? I know. I know that she sang Luca. My name is Luca. I live on the second floor.
Oh, that does now vaguely ring a bell, maybe.
Oh no, now I'm old too.
Welcome to the club, my friend. This is what it feels like.
This is a club I never wanted to be a part of.
There is, however, a crackers and peanut butter and jam happy hour at 4 p.m. each day.
Sign me up. Wait, that's past my bedtime. Oh, Adam.
Oh, Patrick.
Here we are, our 100th main segment of Gays Do the D.
I looked back earlier this week, and I think it's something like, if you were to go back and listen to every single episode end to end to end, it would take you 6.5 days.
That actually seems rather short to me.
It seems like a nightmare to me.
And fun fact, if you were to tie all of our recording sessions together, it would be about a year and a half.
A full year and a half, yes.
We edit this show to death.
It just has to be edited, Patrick. It must be, otherwise our episodes would be so long.
Tweedledee, a fun fact, it took Adam 7 to 10 tries to get that sentence out of his mouth.
That is exactly why we need to edit.
And another fun fact, no one knows what my actual voice sounds like.
Have you ever, let the air out of a balloon by, pulling the top of it and just hearing that high-pitched squeal? That's as close as we can get to actually describing how Patrick's voice actually sounds.
And this is our last episode, Adam. This is our very last episode.
Come on.
Come on. So, Adam, here's what we need to do. Let's lean in to Gays Do the D and have the gayest main segment we've ever had before.
Challenge accepted.
I thought you might be up for the task. Here's what I'm thinking. This is either going to be massively fun or massively offensive.
Can it be both? Can't it be fun-fensive?
I coined that, put it on a t-shirt. I think that's our new catchphrase. Gays Do the D, fun-fensive.
It's all in good fun, right? We're having fun.
We have fun here on Gays Do the D.
That is true 65% of the time.
65% of the time, we are having a good time. The rest of the time is a real nightmare, a real dumpster fire of a show. But here's what we're going to do today. We're going to bring back a segment we've done previously that you have fun-fensively entitled Tops and Bottoms.
That's right. Tops and Bottoms is back, y'all.
And this time, we are doing top and bottom things that are gay in Walt Disney World.
Yeah, gay Walt Disney World.
So our tops will be the gayest thing we can think of in a variety of categories at Disney World, and the bottoms will be the least gay in that category.
That's how it works, Patrick.
I had a lot of fun with this list, I have to tell you.
As did I. When we previously did this, the theme was romance, with tops being the most romantic thing and the bottom being the least romantic thing. And as much fun as I had with gay things, I have to say, this was more challenging to me because there's just so many things that are gay in Walt Disney World.
I mean, this is why we have Gays Do the D, the podcast, because Disney World, Disney in general, and the LGBTQ plus community go hand in hand.
Hand in hand, fun-fensively walking down the street together.
Wearing rainbow Mickey ears.
Adorable.
So as I said, we have a variety of categories to go through. Adam, would you like the privilege and honor of kicking us off with your first tops and bottoms category?
I would love to do that. My first tops and bottoms category is resort. This fits in very well with Travis's question earlier in the episode.
Ooh, good point. The gayest and the least gay resort at Walt Disney World.
That's right. So Travis, if you're looking for a super gay resort, here's my choice for you. My top for super gay resort is the Contemporary.
Oh, interesting.
Patrick, a resort that features a hole in which a monorail can just force itself through.
It just rams through multiple times a day.
Lubed only by the warm Orlando sun. That is truly a gay resort to me. So I chose the Contemporary, not to mention the mid-century styling of it, the late mid-century styling paired with the hole and the monorail makes it truly a super gay resort for me. What was your top gay resort?
Wow, we're offensive already. I love it. I'm here for it. My very gayest resort at Walt Disney World, I think, is clearly the Grand Floridian.
Why?
That is the old queen of the resorts. You know what I mean? The old Broadway queen who is in love with Hello Dolly, who is basically Lisa Kudrow's best friend in The Comeback. That's the Grand Floridian.
I can't wait to stay there.
It is opulent.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, if we're kind of stereotyping, the gays love a heightened experience, and you can't get much more heightened than the Grand Floridian.
I mean, there are bird cages for no reason. That is so gay.
I agree. That is so gay. Yes. Yes. For my bottom or least gay resort, I chose All-Star Sports.
Interesting. Okay. I see ya. I feel ya.
Despite the fact that there's a lot of gayness to sports, like tight pants and football and jock straps and things like that, I chose All-Star Sports for my least gay resort.
Fair enough. I am almost with you on that one. I went with All-Star Music.
That was my second choice.
Yeah. All-Star Movies, pretty gay, actually. Pretty gay.
Pretty gay.
Yeah, for me, All-Star Sports is actually pretty gay as well. A lot of gay people do, in fact, stay there. So All-Star Music was the least gay of the three for me.
Do you think the straights flock to All-Star Music because they're afraid of the kind of gay underpinnings of All-Star Sports?
Possibly. Also, it's just the least attractive of the three resorts in general.
Oh, I didn't realize this was a beauty competition.
Well, yeah, we're doing things that are gay, Adam, obviously.
No, like I said, that was my second choice. I get it. It makes sense to me.
Fair enough. All right, we're having fun already. I like this.
Where are we heading next, Patrick?
Let's fun-fensively head on over to some parks, Adam. Let's specifically talk about the gayest and the least gay Magic Kingdom attraction.
Fantastic. What is your most gay Magic Kingdom attraction?
I'm going with Peter Pan's Flight on this one. That is the most gay attraction in Magic Kingdom for me.
Very gay. Yes. Why?
I mean, you've got fairies, you've got a flying pirate ship. Peter Pan in general, pretty gay.
Tights.
It's just magical, Adam. It's just magical. You get sprinkled with pixie dust on the way in to Neverland. It's the gayest thing ever.
I love it. I chose Under the Sea Journey of the Little Mermaid for my top gayest attraction at Magic Kingdom.
I like it. That's pretty gay too.
Not so dissimilar from Peter Pan's Flight, but that does seem to be a very gay attraction to me. I mean, there's musical numbers, there's a fabulous redhead, there's Ursula, who, despite being based on a drag queen, is very much a lesbian in my book.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair point. I like it. Good choice.
So what was your bottom or least gay attraction in the Magic Kingdom?
I think it's very clearly the Tomorrowland Speedway.
Interesting.
Least gay thing that's ever happened.
The fumes?
It's smelly. It's unattractive. I want nothing to do with it.
You're talking about me? You're talking about the Speedway? You're talking about me?
I'm talking about you on the Speedway.
That makes sense. I chose Tom Sawyer Island.
Fair enough.
I have not been to Tom Sawyer Island, but that is the reason why. Why would I go there? It does not seem gay to me.
That's a good point. That's a great point.
I could be wildly surprised when I do go there. For all I know, there could be a Hamburger Mary's on Tom Sawyer Island.
It's actually where the Gay Days Disco Inferno will be.
Shame on me then. All right, Patrick, let's turn to food. I'm talking about snacks.
Yes.
Let's talk about our gayest snack in Walt Disney World and our least gay snack. For my gayest snack, my top snack is the Cheshire Cat tail at Cheshire Cafe in the Magic Kingdom.
I mean, when you say it like that, okay, fair enough. It's gay.
I just want to sell it, you know?
Extra points.
But let's face it, it's a pastry and it's purple and pink striped.
And delicious.
And delicious, which makes it extra gay. Anything that's tasty, as we know, is extra gay.
And incredibly phallic.
What about you? What's your top snack?
I went with the ice cream martini in the France Pavilion of Epcot.
Yeah, that's really gay.
That is the gayest thing I can think of. And extra gay points if you get it with sorbet instead of with ice cream.
Oh, come on now. Because of the health factor?
Just because the word sorbet is real gay.
It is real gay. Sorbet and gay. It rhymes.
A sorbet ice cream martini.
Well, let's move on to our bottom snacks, shall we?
We shall.
My bottom snack is the turkey leg.
That's a fair point.
When we last did this, you took umbrage with the fact that I called it a snack, but I'm sticking with that. A turkey leg is a snack, and it is not gay in any single way.
No, there is nothing gay about a turkey leg. You cannot be attractive and eat a turkey leg at the same time. It's just not possible.
What about you? What's your bottom snack?
My bottom snack, which is I just can't that term, bottom snack, I can't get on board with it. It's disgusting.
Talk about a t-shirt idea.
My bottom snack for the least gay snack in Disney World is the Mickey ice cream sandwich. Because if you're not going to get a Mickey premium bar, just go home.
Just go home. You know, Mickey Premium Bar almost made my top gay snack.
Yeah, fair enough. It's trendy, it's delicious, it's gay. And the Mickey ice cream sandwich is garbage, in my opinion.
You're just kind of half-assing it, is what you're saying.
Yeah, go big or go home.
Go bar or go nar. That's what I say.
Oh, that almost made sense.
It's going to catch on, Patrick. Just wait. All right, Patrick, where are you taking us next?
Such a great question, Adam. Let's move on to some transportation in the parks. What's the gayest mode of transportation and the least gay mode of transportation?
I'm delighted you asked. And I think this goes back to our very first category, resort. The gayest transportation is the monorail.
Oh, okay. Fair. That's fair.
I believe my reasons still hold firm, so to speak. That monorail going into the Contemporary, I can't help but get a little aroused.
Offensive, but I'm here for it.
What's your top transportation?
I'm cheating a little bit. I think a Lyft or an Uber is the gayest way to travel in Walt Disney World.
Now, why?
Because gays can't wait for anything. We can't be bothered to wait for a bus or wait for a monorail. We need to go to the bar right now via Lyft.
I'm so glad we're avoiding stereotypes altogether in this segment.
That's why I said this could be incredibly offensive.
It's just in good fun, people.
It's just in good fun. And so, Adam, my least gay mode of transportation connects to my gayest mode of transportation in that I think the parking lot tram is the least gay mode of transportation in Walt Disney World. Because let's be clear, gays don't drive to the parks. We're getting drunk. We're not driving home.
I hope not. I totally agree, though. Yeah, that tram is not gay.
That tram is not in the fam.
I think the most gay thing about it would be the gentle breeze it gives you.
Good point.
My bottom for transportation is the bus.
The resort to park buses.
Boner killer.
Oh, dear.
They're necessary. I use them, but not my ideal Saturday night. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair. And at the end of the night, when you get back to your resort, when those lights just flash on, it's like a real Coyote Ugly situation.
It is definitely like 2:00 a.m. at a local bar, and it's last call, and you're like, what just happened? Moving on, Patrick, I'm going to take us back to the parks. Let's head to Hollywood Studios and talk about our gayest and least gay attractions there. I have two top attractions because I have not ridden one. I'm just going to go ahead and take a guess that Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is the gayest attraction in Hollywood Studios.
Fair enough. I can't confirm or deny that. I have not been on it yet.
But since I haven't ridden it, I have to go with one that I have ridden, and I'm going to say the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror is the gayest attraction in Hollywood Studios.
Because of the theming?
Because of the theming. Gays love like a 1940s Hollywood vibe. Gays love shafts.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Gays love dropping.
It's a real death drop situation.
It is 100% the Ridge death drop. Yeah.
Amazing. I went with Midway Mania for my gayest attraction in Hollywood Studios. It's just a real party. It's brightly lit. You're getting turned around and spun. It's real gay. It's just real gay.
Yeah, I was going to say you get spun for sure.
Gays love a carnival.
There's a character named Woody on it.
I like that you're only going sexual with this.
Well, come on, Patrick. This was a point of contention with you the last time we did this, too. You said I kept going erotic and not romantic.
Yeah, I don't understand, but well done. You do you, Adam.
Thank you. I will.
So what is the least gay attraction in Hollywood studios?
The least gay attraction is absolutely Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy.
I would qualify that as a show instead of an attraction, but I will give it to you.
It's a show traction. It's a track show.
Making up your own rules, as per usual.
Not my cup of tea, but I know there are gays that are into cars and probably would love that attraction.
That's true. That's very true. For my least gay attraction, I went with Smuggler's Run in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. What a disappointment of a ride, Adam. What a real disappointment.
Like street people?
That is the correlation I'm making.
I get it.
We all had high hopes, and we got on the ride, and it just did not perform the way we wanted it to.
Now, see, to me, that reads as like a grinder hookup. A failed grinder hookup.
A 3 a.m. desperation hookup.
Yeah, it just did not perform the way we wanted it to. We left feeling unsatisfied.
Every time, every single time.
No, I get it. That makes sense. That's a good choice.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
What category are we doing next, Patrick?
Let's go with top and bottom, gay, not gay, character meet and greet in the parks.
Okay, I'm excited to see where this is going to go.
Okay, so my gayest character meet and greet has got to be Ariel in Ariel's Grotto in Magic Kingdom. If you were going to make the trek all the way down through the tunnels to meet Ariel, that is some gay commitment, my friends.
I've done it.
It's true. It's a really fun character meet and greet, but it's so gay.
It is. And on top of that, I added gayness to myself to ensure that the cast member portraying Ariel wouldn't feel threatened at all. Not that she would have seen me walk in with like my Gays Do the D podcast t-shirt, but just to ensure that she in no way felt threatened by my masculinity, by my extreme machismo, I gayed it up for her.
Wow, 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 wow.
Did you at all feel weird going into that meet and greet? I mean, it's a younger woman.
I don't think that anyone looks at me and assumes this man is going to harass me. I think people feel immediately safe when they see all 5'5" of me.
You'd think that, but every time I open up the Zoom meeting room, I'm thinking, how is he going to comment on my age?
I will cut you with my words, not with my appearance.
That wit.
So what is your gayest character meet and greet?
Well, I have two. I'm sorry. I had two.
I knew you were going to do this. I knew you were going to just try to get as many words in as possible and undermine me.
There has to be two. I mean, how can you not say that Fancy Nancy at Hollywood Studios is gay?
Okay. Fair enough.
Fancy Nancy, that's a gay meet and greet. But also Tarzan at Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair one.
I'm sorry. I apologize, Patrick.
For what?
Choosing two. I've clearly hurt you. Who is your bottom character meet and greet?
I'm going to go with any of the Cars from the movie Cars.
Oh, yeah.
That's the least gay character meet and greet.
I chose Big Al at the Magic Kingdom. Not really a traditional meet and greet, but...
Oh, from the Country Bears.
Yeah, he's walking around out there, you know.
Got it. But he is a bear. I mean, that's pretty gay, Adam.
Yeah.
And he does participate in the hoedown.
Yeah, but he sings a song called Blood on the Saddle.
Yeah, that's true.
That's not gay.
That's just creepy.
That is just plain creepy. All right, Patrick, I'm taking us into the World Showcase.
Ooh.
Let's compare our top and bottom World Showcase pavilions. For the most gay World Showcase pavilion, I chose France.
An excellent choice.
What did you choose?
I went with England.
Oh, surprising.
Well, they have the tea shop there, Adam. That is so gay.
Yeah, but then they have the Rose and Crown across the street, which just seems like it's filled with straight hooligans.
And very attractive English boys.
Okay, all right.
Why France for you?
Frosé all day.
Yeah, Frosé is pretty gay.
Frosé is very gay and also attractive French boys.
True story. I do love a French accent.
Oui.
Nope, now I don't anymore.
My bottom or least gay World Showcase pavilion is the American Adventure.
You know what? I didn't even think of that. I didn't even consider the American Adventure as a pavilion. That says a lot.
It just seems like it's covered with bros who want to drink like beers.
The American beers aren't beer. It's just water.
Don't bros like love that?
They do. They do indeed. They like a Miller High Life.
And on top of that now, we have the Regal Eagle Smokehouse, which also just seems like a very bro-y, like, let's go get some sandwiches at the Regal Eagle and then get a Pabst Blue Ribbon.
But you can get a pork butt sandwich there, Adam. That's kind of gay.
Yeah. I may need to rethink that. What about you? What's your bottom choice?
I went with Germany for kind of the same reason. Germany, and no offense to all of our German friends out there. I'm talking to you, Daniel, from Germany. You're real gay, and I appreciate you. But the Germany pavilion in the World Showcase is like amateur hour to me.
Yeah, but Lederhosen.
That's true. Lederhosen's pretty gay. But the Americans who are in the Germany pavilion are usually straight people just getting drunk on gross beer.
What about the Americans in the Germany pavilion who are eating sausages?
Now, I'll watch that all day long and be very aroused, but they don't need to talk to me.
Oh, my gosh. Their 100th episode was their last.
Adam, let's circle back to food. Let's talk about our tops and bottoms, most gay, least gay restaurant in Walt Disney World.
I'm happy to do so. What is your most gay restaurant?
My most gay restaurant in Walt Disney World is the Crystal Palace in Magic Kingdom. I mean, the words Crystal Palace alone, super gay. And then when you add in Winnie the Pooh as the theming of the Crystal Palace, the gay keeps going, and I love it. And I have been Me Too'd a couple of times by Tigger.
What do you mean?
I have been felt up by Tigger more than once in the Crystal Palace specifically. I was Me Poo'd, Adam. I was Me Poo'd.
Oh, no. The next time I see you in person, I'm going to give you a Tigger doll and be like, show me where he touched you.
I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying it happened.
I almost chose the Crystal Palace because of everything you said, although I have not been Me Poo'd by Tigger in the Crystal Palace. But there's just something about the weird smell in there, like the mildewy smell. I couldn't do it.
Oh, interesting.
I think a gay would have lit some candles, some very expensive candles, and taken care of that kind of odd mildew smell. So for my top, I chose the Jungle Navigation Company Limited Skipper Canteen.
I mean, gays love a theme.
Gays love a theme. It's very open. There is some incredible decor inside, and you have very sassy waiters walking around telling you jokes.
It's true. The sass factor is at a 10.
So that was my top choice for a restaurant. What's your bottom choice?
My bottom choice is also in the Magic Kingdom. I'm going with Cosmic Rays.
You don't think aliens are gay?
I mean, they do like a probe. However, it's just not my cup of tea, Cosmic Rays. They don't serve very good food there. It's overly crowded, lots of kids crying. Not into it. Not gay.
For my bottom, I chose the ESBN Club at the Boardwalk.
Fair. That's fair. That's an excellent choice.
I have not been inside. I don't think I'll ever go inside.
I have been inside, and I will tell you, I actually did feel uncomfortable being in there. So, yeah, not gay.
Was Tigger in there too?
It's because Tigger was in there following me.
He just follows you around, goosing you all over Walt Disney World?
Yes, it's true. And that's by request.
It's actually an add-on. It's an add-on tour you can get. The Me Pooh experience.
It's a separately ticketed event.
Moving on, Patrick, category is show, parade, or nighttime spectacular in Walt Disney World. What is your top or most gay?
I think for me, Adam, hands down, the Main Street Trolley Show in the Magic Kingdom is the gayest thing that's ever happened.
I love it so. That's validation. That's really a validation for your choice.
It's so good. It's so good, but it's so gay. It's basically Hello Dolly every 15 to 20 minutes in the Magic Kingdom, and the gays are living for it.
You know what makes it even more gay is the fact that they're lip syncing.
And those tight pants that they wear and the high kicks. I love it.
Oh, those tight pants.
What a treat.
Yeah, when you enter Magic Kingdom, if one of the first things you see is the Main Street Trolley Show, you know you are setting yourself up for the most fabulously gay day that you will ever experience.
Yeah, that 10 minutes of your life is the gayest 10 minutes that you will ever experience.
For my top or gayest show, I went with a show. I chose the Hoop-Dee-Doo musical review.
I thought you might. I was like, I bet you anything Adam's going to choose Hoop-Dee-Doo.
Not so dissimilar from the Main Street Trolley Show. It's still like a musical experience.
Yeah, I was going to say they are gay partners.
It is wonderful. I mean, the way that the food is presented to you is part of the music, the whole experience. There's sangria, Patrick. It is a wonderful, wonderful gay experience. If you have not checked it out, please check it out. What about your bottom or least gay?
I think the least gay would be the Star Wars Galactic Spectacular. I love it. I think it's amazing. It's beautiful, but it's not real gay.
Lightsabers.
Again, just because it's phallic doesn't mean it's gay.
They grow, Patrick.
They glow and grow.
They glow and grow. I ended up choosing the Jameters at Epcot.
I love those guys too, though.
I do too. I totally love them. Just not gay.
I do love a man in overalls. I will say that.
And you love men who collect trash.
And by trash, you mean me, right?
Do you want me to paint you a very detailed picture, Patrick? What do I have to do?
I think we all know. I think we all know what you mean. All right, Adam, let's move on to maybe an unconventional topic here. What is the gayest popular merch item in Walt Disney World?
This is unconventional, but I think the children need to know, and we are the definitive answer for them. So, Patrick, what is the top gayest merch item in Walt Disney World?
I'm going with anything Disney pet related. If you are buying Disney themed pet merch, you're so gay.
That is so true.
If your dog is now dressed up like Stitch, you are gay.
If you spend basically the same amount of money on a Spirit jersey for your dog that you would for yourself, your dog is gay, and so are you.
If you have spent $30 on a Mickey Premium Bar dog chew toy, you are a homosexual, my friend.
Oh, I've considered it, Patrick.
To be clear, my dog's water dish is Mickey Mouse print, so I'm gay.
You are gay. This is turning into a Jeff Foxworthy. You might be gay if you buy a Mickey pretzel dog toy for your dog.
What about you, Adam? What is your version of the gayest merch item in Walt Disney World?
I chose the Power Couple t-shirts, but only the Power t-shirt with the Mickey shorts on the bottom, so it looks like it says Power Bottom.
Oh, dear.
Have you seen those?
I have not seen those, but you've painted a delightful picture.
If you choose the Power side of that combo, it looks like it says Power Bottom.
That's amazing. I'm going to Walt Disney World right now to pick mine up.
I know. I mean, I'd wear it as a wink, but then I'd be misrepresenting myself.
Okay. Ariel knows you're gay, Adam. Ariel knows you're gay.
What is your bottom popular merch item?
I think the least gay merch item in Walt Disney World is a pressed penny.
Matthew loves those.
Well, he would be the example to the rule. I feel like if you're paying money to ruin money, that's not gay. That's not gay. It's just silly.
But think about like the dramatic necklace you could make if you collected enough of them. I'm thinking like a Cleopatra style necklace with like just full of pressed pennies.
I'm interested. I'm interested in that. That makes it very gay.
So there's a way you can turn it around is what you're saying.
That's right. You imagine queered the pressed penny.
My least gay popular merch item, I don't know, Patrick. I just wrote down beer.
Okay, fair.
Not really a souvenir you can take home, but it's definitely something you can purchase. And beer, I don't get it.
To piggyback on that, do you know what straight people love to buy is souvenir shot glasses.
Oh, yes. Yes. How can we make that a merch item that gays would want? Noodle with that.
You buy 3 of them and you turn it into a shot flight.
Just adding more alcohol.
That's right. A rosé flight. That's what you do with them.
Listen, Patrick, anytime I get on an airplane, it's a rosé flight. Okay.
Hey-o, gayo.
Well, since we were just talking about alcohol, Patrick, let's stick with that theme. The new category is lounge or bar. What's the gayest lounge or bar? Again, I got to go back to the contemporary. I chose the Outer Rim.
Gayo.
There is no need to go into any kind of detail. It's the Outer Rim. Patrick, what did you choose for your top gay bar?
Ironically, Adam, I went back to the Grand Floridian, and I'm going to the Enchanted Rose. That lounge is so gay.
It's your favorite.
It is my favorite, which makes it super gay. I mean, who doesn't want to see an Enchanted Rose? You know what I'm saying? You might see an Enchanted Rose at the Outer Rim. You know what I mean?
I'm going to move on.
Okay, it's best that you do.
My bottom choice for least gay lounge or bar in Walt Disney World is Jelly Rolls.
Yeah, that bar is only for 55 plus women who are having a girls' night out.
I've actually never been inside. I know it's a dueling piano bar. I know everything I need to know about it. What is your bottom or least gay lounge or bar in Disney World?
I went with Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar in Disney Springs. A delightful bar, let's be clear, but it's real straight. I mean, it's themed after Indiana Jones. Come on.
Yeah, but Harrison Ford was so hot.
He was so hot, but Indiana Jones in and of itself is real hetero.
Yeah.
Delightful, but hetero. All right, let's go back to the parks, shall we, Adam?
Yes, let's.
Let's talk about the gayest attraction in Animal Kingdom. For this one, I went with the Navi River Journey.
Excellent choice.
I mean, it's beautiful, it's relaxing, it's opulent, it's gay, it's real gay. It's not my favorite ride, but it is a gay ride.
The ride itself is not that interesting to me, but the atmosphere is beautiful, and therefore I'm attracted to it, and therefore it's gay.
Gay men.
For my top attraction at Animal Kingdom, I chose Flight of Passage, so we're kind of in the same zone.
Yeah, Pandora in and of itself is pretty gay.
There's giant flowers.
And some of them spit.
Some of them spit at you. Yeah. Flight of Passage is gay because of Flight, because I cry on it, because of the amazing sense it provides. It's a spiritual experience, and therefore it is a gay experience.
I like it. It's a real emotional roller coaster.
Which, if you have any gays in your life, you know that we are emotional roller coasters.
It's true. It's true. All right, moving on to the least gay attraction in Animal Kingdom. I have to give it to the Kali River Rapids.
As did I.
Well done. Well done.
Why is it not that gay, though? Is it because we don't like to get wet, so we just don't ride it?
Maybe, because we don't want to get our hair wet. That's what it is.
You know, if you get gays wet on a ride, they will multiply.
I was going to make a sexual joke there that I've gotten many gays wet on rides, Adam, but I won't make that joke.
Now who's making it all about sex?
It's me.
Well, since we're in Animal Kingdom, Patrick, let's just stay right here and let's talk about the gayest and least gayest animals in Animal Kingdom. For my top, I chose the meerkat.
Why the meerkat?
Can't you just see when they stand up on their hind legs, it looks like they could be holding like a little purse?
I like it. Okay.
They would be saying like, I have errands to run. And then they're like skirting about all over the little sand mounds and they've got things to do and they're very flitty. They're gay.
I like it. I like it.
What's your top gay animal at Animal Kingdom?
I went with that sassy ostrich.
Yes.
That's on the safari ride.
Yes.
That ostrich is so gay.
You know you've come across a gay ostrich when it will stand in the middle of the road and not move because it cannot be bothered.
It just stands there. It'll look you directly in the eye and make you wait. And then when he's ready, only when the gay ostrich is ready, he will just sashay his way down the road.
You may have won me over. That is definitely a gay animal in Animal Kingdom.
I have to believe that specific ostrich definitely identifies as gay.
It's named Lance. For my least gay animal at Animal Kingdom, I chose the bugs at the conservation station at Rafiki's Planet Watch.
Yeah, I actually said anything on Rafiki's Planet Watch. You won't spot a gay there. Not generally. We've been there once, and I've never gone back. I mean, it's just got bugs and farm animals.
Yeah, I mean, grew up surrounded by that nonsense. I do not need it in my adult gay life.
But I do applaud them for being very educational.
Educational.
They could use an education.
They do need to gay up Rafiki's Planet Watch.
Yeah, they need to spruce it up a little bit. All right, Adam, let's get out of Animal Kingdom and move on to Epcot. What, Adam, is the gayest attraction in Epcot?
The gayest attraction at Epcot is Frozen Ever After in the Norway Pavilion.
I almost said that too. It's pretty gay.
I can't believe you didn't. What did you say?
You know that Disney loves a gay dragon. I went to Journey into the Imagination with Figment.
Now, see, Patrick, this is where age actually plays into my favor, because if you had seen version 1 of Journey into Imagination, that was a far, far gayer experience than what it's become.
Fair enough. But even with a shift in their theming, they could not remove the gay from Figment.
I think Figment might actually be asexual.
Nope, he's on the gay team. I've asked him.
You guys are so close. I'm jealous of your relationship.
We are very close. We're very tight.
For my least gay attraction in Epcot, I chose Test Track.
I also chose Test Track. That is the least gay attraction, I think, in the world.
I can't imagine anyone, straight, gay, bi, transgender, who would not say that Test Track is the least gay attraction at Epcot.
Amen to that. It's true. It's just a fact. We don't even need to comment any further. Test Track is the winner.
I just want to say it truly unites all of us.
It's a great equalizer.
Patrick, let's wrap up our trip to each of the individual parks by choosing the gayest park of the 4 parks in Walt Disney World. For my gayest park, I chose the Magic Kingdom. Kind of an obvious choice, but that's what I chose.
Yeah, I mean, you can't help but feel the fantasy when you're in the Magic Kingdom.
There are a lot of kids there, and that kind of puts me off it a bit, but the fantasy. You're right, it's about the fantasy. Did you also choose Magic Kingdom, or did you choose another park?
I went with Hollywood Studios for the gayest park in Walt Disney World. I think most gays tend to flock to Hollywood Studios. You'll find large groups of gays in Hollywood Studios.
The retro theming and the booze.
And that's really all there is to being gay.
Yeah, that's it. For my bottom park or least gay, I chose Animal Kingdom.
Oh, interesting.
You obviously did not. What did you choose?
I did not. I went with Epcot as the least gay park.
Because of drinking around the world?
No, that ironically ups it a little bit because I feel like Epcot has the most gay cruising happening in Walt Disney World. But as an overall park, I feel like it's the least gay one.
Do you feel should the overhaul happen, will it still be the least gay park? Or with things like World Celebration and World Discovery, will that up it in its gayness?
That will absolutely up it. Anytime you add Mary Poppins to a park, that ups the gay factor by 10.
We need her. We need her in the park.
We need Mary Poppins to reach into that carpet bag and bring us some more gayness. Why Animal Kingdom for you?
I can't pinpoint it, honestly. It just feels like camping. Straight.
It's because of Dinoland USA, isn't it?
Maybe it's because of Dinoland USA. I don't know. I don't get like a flare or like a sparkle or glitter from it.
Fair enough. That's fair.
I love that park. It's gorgeous. Maybe, I mean, I just said it's gorgeous. That might be the flare or the sparkle, but it just did not read as a gay park. It seemed like the least gay, but I don't know. I can be convinced. What's the next category, Patrick?
So glad you asked, Adam. Let's talk about what's the gayest thing you bring with you into Walt Disney World when you go to the parks.
This is a great category. What is the gayest thing we bring with us into the parks? What's the gayest thing that you bring?
I'm going to say my Say Yes to Cucumbers face towelettes.
I 100% knew that was going to be your item.
They're so refreshing. I can't recommend them enough. But they're so gay to bring with you into a park. It's one of the first things I pack, and that's how I know I'm a homosexual.
You are absolutely a homosexual for packing those, but a smart homosexual because those are refreshing.
They are indeed.
My gayest thing that I bring with me to the parks is you.
Yeah, it just makes sense. And I do fit into a backpack.
You do. There's just enough room for you and your Say Yes to Cucumbers wipes.
It just makes sense. Great answer.
What is your least gay thing you bring with you to the parks?
For me, I would say my pin trading lanyard.
You can say that, but the way you just said that was certainly gay.
Yeah, it doesn't not make me gay, but it makes me more of a nerd than a gay.
Oh, but gay nerds are the best.
Thank you so much.
I love gay nerds. There's nothing hotter than a hot gay nerd.
I mean, talk about the Big Bang Theory. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
Thank you. Thank you. What's the least gay thing you bring with you to the parks? Is it your partner, Matthew?
Well, he does like pressed pennies. I might actually need to change it to you also after that Big Bang Theory reference.
Listen, who doesn't like a Big Bang?
But I did write down Ben.
Ben TG.
Frequent guest on this podcast and one of the straights we've collected.
Yeah, he's probably the least gay person we've ever been to the parks with.
I've never once seen him skip down Main Street.
Only when he's going to hug Piglet will he skip.
We have photographic evidence of that.
It happened, folks. It happened.
Next, Patrick, heading back into the merch realm, we're talking store. What is your most gay store in Walt Disney World?
I would say any of the art stores is the gayest store in Walt Disney World, specifically the one in Epcot. I feel like if you're going to find a gay, you'll find them in one of the Disney art stores.
You will find me in one of the Disney art stores.
They're so beautiful. Gays love art. Gays love Disney. Gays love Disney art.
I chose Bibbidi Boppity Boutique, despite the fact that they will not let me in there for a makeover.
You have been removed from that store on many occasions.
What is your least gay store?
I'm thinking it's the Bierstein shop in the Germany pavilion.
That almost made my list too, yeah.
Though those steins are opulent, I don't know any gays who collect beer steins. I'm sure they're out there.
You can reach out to us on social media at GDTD Podcast.
Exactly. What about you? What is the least gay store in Walt Disney World?
I have not been to it. I believe you have been to it. The Stadium Clubhouse at the ESPN Wide World of Sports Complex. I know there are gays that are very athletic, and I applaud them because they look fantastic. But this is just not my cup of tea, nor, I would assume, a lot of gays' cup of tea. A Stadium Clubhouse store, a sports store?
What a stereotype you stumbled onto.
I know. I'm all over the place with stereotypes today, but that's who I am.
All right, Adam. Category is, who is the gayest pirate in Pirates of the Caribbean?
I'm so glad this category exists.
It made me laugh to think about it.
And there is definitely a gayest pirate, and I'll tell you exactly who that gayest pirate is. It is the pirate with the map and the key in front of the barrel that Jack Sparrow pops out of. He has a dog next to him, and he's wearing a purple shirt with a tie front, like a bow in the front of it, and it has lace on it, and he has black and white striped stockings, and he has gold hair, like kind of like a page boy haircut and a mustache.
It's true. He's pretty gay.
That is the gayest pirate, but I'm sure you have other ideas. Who is your gayest pirate in the Pirates of the Caribbean?
I think it's Red. I think Red is the gayest pirate in Pirates of the Caribbean. I defy you to find a gay who doesn't scream, "Yas, Queen," when they pass by her on the boat.
That makes her gay?
That just makes the experience gayer. And who can say? Maybe she's a powerful lesbian.
I think she is a powerful lesbian.
Either way, she's a powerful woman, regardless of her sexual orientation. And gay dudes love powerful women.
Are we going to start talking about Black is King again?
I mean, it can always circle back to Black is King.
That's an excellent choice, Patrick. I did consider her. I think she is kind of omnisexual. Like, I think Red likes to get it. For my least gay pirate in the Pirates of the Caribbean, I chose the middle pirate in the trio of singing pirates. He's kind of dressed like Mr. Smee.
Oh, okay. Yep. I know exactly who you're talking about.
You would think he might be gay, but he actually likes the...
Oh, my God. Nope.
He likes to a Patrick.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Well, if we haven't lost any listeners yet, we've lost all of them now.
Who is your least gay pirate in Pirates of the Caribbean?
I'm going with the drunk dude with the pigs.
I disagree.
I think he's real straight. He cannot hold his liquor. He needs to pull it together, take a bath, and find a gay friend.
Are you sure you're not talking about the Johnny Depp animatronic right now?
I'm not. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the drunk dude wallowing in the mud with the pigs.
I find him charming, and therefore he must be gay.
Fair. That's fair. You're wrong, but fair.
All right, Patrick, our very last category. Fittingly so. What is the gayest hookup spot in Walt Disney World?
I mean, if you're hooking up in Walt Disney World, that's just pretty gay in and of itself.
Assuming it's a same-sex hookup, yes.
But specifically, I think it's Peter Pan's Flight.
Oh, you went back to Peter Pan's Flight.
I went back to Peter Pan's Flight. I mean, you've just been dusted with pixie dust, and now you're going to just make out for 35 seconds. It's pretty gay. It's magical. You're up in the air in a flying pirate ship. That's a pretty gay place to hook up.
You don't have long to do it.
No, you got to make it quick. You got to get inventive. And if that's not gay, I don't know what is.
That should be an internet challenge, hooking up on Peter Pan's Flight.
Oh, I'm sure it's been done. I'm sure it's been done.
My top hookup spot in Walt Disney World is the Tarzan meet and greet in Animal Kingdom.
Okay, yeah.
That is feeling the fantasy right there.
You're feeling his fantasy, that's for sure.
What is your bottom or least gay hookup spot?
I would say in your hotel room. How boring.
In my hotel room specifically?
in the Royal Your hotel room.
So you're adventurous is what you're saying.
Yeah. Straights only do it in the bedroom, and that's just boring. Mix it up.
Mix it up. Do it on a magical flying pirate ship.
Exactly.
I chose the NBA experience.
I don't know. I mean, if you hook up in that locker room scene.
Yeah. I'm so ashamed of how many of my least gay experiences just revolve around sports attractions or experiences at Walt Disney World.
I was going to say, this feels almost offensive that you feel like gays aren't good at sports.
Please don't take it that way, people. I'm just not good at sports, and therefore they have no place in my life. Like I said, I know there's so many gay people who are excellent at sports, and I appreciate it because they're fit.
And that's the only reason to be good at sports.
Yes, that's correct.
Got it. Well, Adam, I think fittingly for us here at Gays Do the D, we've wrapped up our 100th episode by offending most or all of our Tweedledees.
You know what? Good, Patrick.
Oh.
No, I hope everyone listening to this took it all in good fun. We just wanted to do a feature segment that would give us a chance to really showcase just how gay we are.
As if anyone needed reminding. We have a podcast called Gays Do the D.
Just really driving that home, you know? Well, we would love to hear from you, not only about what we got absolutely wrong in this segment, but also any other super gay experiences you've had in Walt Disney World, or experiences that have been anything but gay.
Yes, let's keep the gay conversation going, folks.
You can reach out to us on social media. That's Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at GDTD Podcast.
Or leave us a gay voice memo or email at info@gaysdothed.com.
What does a gay voice memo sound like?
Just play back this episode, and that's what it'll sound like.
Offensive.
Offensive and drunk, which is what was written on the police report the last time I got dragged out of Walt Disney World. Offensive and drunk.
And while that may have been the case, Patrick, we all know it was Tigger's fault. It was Tigger's fault.
He me-pooed me.
Hey, Patrick.
Hey, Adam.
We've reached the end of our 100th episode.
Huzzah!
And that means it's time for Quick D. This week we are doing a Quick D question, in which Patrick and I ask each other a question we have not been privy to prior to recording. Patrick, my 100th episode gift to you is that you get to go first. What is your Quick D question for me?
Thank you so much, and I didn't get you anything.
Selfish.
Yeah, to quote Frozen 2, some things never change, Adam.
I spent a lot of money on my gift for you.
And I thank you for that. I really thank you for that. So my question for you, Adam, is inevitably, Gay Days 2021 will be postponed yet again, and they need a new theme. What is the new gay theme for Gay Days?
I'm so glad you asked, because the Gay Days organizers have actually already reached out to me and have asked that I prepare some alternative themes should the 2021 event be canceled, and it probably will, as you mentioned, not to be a downer, but let's face it, folks. And so therefore, I have come up with a couple of different themes that they can use. The first is Pandemic Pandemonium.
I like it. It's snappy.
That's when they choose to really lean into the pandemic, still hold the event. Masks are required, but not on your face, oddly enough.
Oh, interesting.
Another theme they could use, should they wish, is pizza.
What a universal theme.
Just pizza. It appeals to everyone. Pizza party.
It really does. It really does.
That will be held at a Showbiz Pizza.
Stuffed crust indeed.
Oh my.
You know what I'm saying?
And the last theme I prepared, should they wish to use it, is alien swirling saucers.
ASS.
Celebrating that classic Hollywood Studios attraction. Your favorite, I believe, Patrick.
Oh boy. It's the worst.
So there you have it. 3 viable themes. Should this pandemic just continue to go on and on and on?
I like it. I'm going with pizza on that one. I'm in support of the pizza theme.
Grab a slice. That could be the motto.
Grab a slice. Get yours.
All right, Patrick, here is my question for you. Inspired by Howard the Gay Pig on Muppets Now, Disney wants to add a brand new character to the Sensational Six. That's Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, Pluto, and Goofy. And the studio has come to you to come up with the character. The only request, of course, is that the new character needs to be gay. Who are they going to add to that group?
So I have to come up with a brand new Disney character that's going to be gay?
A brand new Disney character that is so gay.
Adam, I think it's clear, inspired by the gay ostrich in Animal Kingdom, Gary the Ostrich is the new Disney character to join the Sensational Six.
Gary the Ostrich.
Mm-hmm. He has got that neck swirl for days, and he is the queen of side-eye.
A prominent feature, to be sure, and one that will easily allow for some serious side-eye.
Absolutely, absolutely. And he comes with his own catchphrase, too, and that catchphrase is, "Hey, bitch." Anytime he enters a room, it's just, "Hey, bitch."
Uh-huh. Yeah, I mean, what else would he possibly need to say aside from that?
That's all he can say, actually. So any phrase can be interpreted just by him saying, "Hey, bitch." I can't wait to edit this.
So as an example, if Mickey walks up to him and he's like, "Hey, Gary, how's your day going?"
He responds with, "Hey, bitch."
Oh, it's sullen. It's not a good day.
He didn't have a good day.
I do like that you can apply different attitudes to "hey, bitch."
Absolutely. Hey, bitch. Hey, bitch. Just, hey, bitch. That will do it for this episode of Gays Do the D. Thanks for listening. To become a patron of the podcast, visit our website at gaysdothed.com/donate. For a donation of any amount, you can receive exclusive Gays Do the D content and help us continue to bring you the very best Disney news and discussion. Continue the conversation after this episode on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at GDTD Podcast. Submit your questions or show ideas to info@gaysdothed.com. Have a great week, everybody. See ya real soon.